In my head, I'm thinking I have all this time and I should be able to get even more stuff done. We can be as realistic as possible, but at the end of the day, this is content that's curated. Editing has kind of been the bane of my existence. Good morning. We just made some breakfast. We have some oatmeal, which does not look very appealing right now. Nothing like some good old-fashioned oatmeal. And then we have some scrambled eggs. My voice might sound a little bit off. I just got sick, which was really unexpected because I was literally sick 2 weeks ago. I don't know what's going on. My immune system just kind of hates me right now, but in case you hear my voice is a little bit weird, that's why. I think this is gonna be like episode 2 of this unnamed series that I have. If you guys haven't caught up yet, I'm currently not working, so I'm in my fun employed era, but I'm also trying to do things that I typically can't do and things that fill my cup, and just trying to appreciate the time that I have while I don't have a job. So I will catch you guys up on how that's all going, but we'll chat about that later. Also this morning, I have been reading A Court of Thorns and Roses series. This is the 3rd one. I ran through these books, okay? I can't believe it. What I've been loving in the mornings has actually been to wake up and read in bed. I really wanted to avoid using my phone for the last 30 minutes and the first 30 minutes of bedtime. I actually don't bring my phone into bed when I'm going to sleep anymore. I just leave it across the room. But when I'm waking up, I immediately start to scroll through it. So instead, what I've been doing is leaving my Kindle right next to the bed so that I'm reading it first. I was not a reader for so many years, but now that I've kind of rekindled my enjoyment of reading, I feel like it's such a nice way to start the morning. So yeah, these mornings I've been trying to let myself wake up without an alarm. The sun has been so bright in the mornings that it kind of just wakes me up. We have a few things to do inside and outside today, which I'm really excited for. But first, I'm gonna finish on my breakfast and read a little bit. I do have a to-do list that we'll run through afterwards. Also, please let me know if any of you guys read this series or have read it. I could talk about it all day, but I'll try my best not to. Alright, I just got some cleaning and tidying up done. Now I want to move on to some things I have on my agenda slash to-do list today. Most of it's YouTube stuff, and then I have a couple errands that I need to run as well. To be honest, since I've stopped working, I feel like it's been a little bit of a struggle to like organize myself and make sure that I'm getting stuff done. Sometimes I think, how did I get all the stuff done on top of working? Because now that I don't have a job, in my head I'm thinking I have all this time and I should be able to get even more stuff done. So when I don't, it feels as if I'm not being productive, but I am, if that makes sense. Like I am doing stuff, it's just not every single thing on my list. It's kind of like when I was working and I would say it's okay to not get everything on your to-do list done. I just kind of need to bring that same energy now. In terms of what I have planned for today, I'm currently filming a video because we're actually going on a trip. Probably going to be out of order when you see these videos because, long story short, I'm really behind on editing. That's the next thing I want to mention, is editing has kind of been the bane of my existence for the last few weeks. If you make videos or you understand the process of how to make videos, then it's pretty obvious editing is very time consuming. I think that's a lot of why people don't make videos, because of how long it takes to edit and put the videos together. And I struggle because I actually, on one hand, really enjoy it. When I'm in the groove, I feel like it's so much fun and I love trying to find new ways to put things together, testing new things in each video. But when I'm not in the right headspace, it feels like never ending. I was just thinking to myself that it's really about discipline. Maybe I just haven't gotten to that point where I'm disciplined about editing and I'm just doing it based off of my motivation and interest. But if it's something that, you know, you take seriously, like going to the gym, for instance, when you're not motivated, you still need to go because you're disciplined. And when I want to make videos and I'm not motivated, but I still want to upload at a certain time, then I need to have discipline. So I'm trying to figure that out for myself. All that to say, I do have a couple of videos videos I want to edit before our trip. We leave in 2 days, so I don't know how I'm gonna get it done, but I'm also filming one of them as we speak, so I need to finish filming that first. And then this afternoon I have a YouTube thing at 2:30. I'll explain it a little bit later. I want to run a couple errands before that, so let me just make sure I film the rest of that video first, and then I'm gonna try to edit a bit before I head out. Okay, I just finished filming this video. It's a pack with me, so that's gonna be probably before this video is up. Again, just the whole editing thing is kind of out of whack right now. I have to get out of the door now. I need to go to the bank first, and then I'm gonna head to that YouTube thing. So the quick explanation is this is kind of like an open studio day for Concept. Concept is basically a program hosted by YouTube in collaboration with House. It's like a collective for creators, emerging creators. I started going to the events, I think last year or early this year. They do like panels, and then they also have these studio days where you can go in and basically use the space to edit and also speak to people that work in the creator economy. Today is super exciting because they have someone that's there to chat about media kits and how to create a media kit, how to brand yourself, and like speak to brands and stuff like that. Usually when I'm working, I couldn't go to these because they're hosted within work hours, but today, because I don't have a job, I'm so excited that I actually get to go, and it's on a topic that I've been wanting to learn more about for a really long time. So I first have to get myself dressed in something else, and then I'm gonna go to the bank and head there. So I'll take you guys with me. We are back home now. Just wanted to catch you up on how it went. When I got to this space, I realized I actually didn't bring my hard drive, so I couldn't even get any editing done there. I don't really know if people were editing. I just feel like it's hard to get focused on it because it's like not a very social thing. From what I saw, I think people were working on their media kits, stuff like that, which is what the session was kind of for. It was helpful. It was also just interesting to hear different perspectives and also just be around other people and see that they're doing stuff like you. In the meanwhile, I do have some editing to do, and now I have my hard drive. I think tonight is gonna be a takeout night as well, so I'm gonna figure out what we want to eat, and it'll just be chill. Thank you. Look how pretty this golden hour vibe is. I'm currently editing. We ended up just getting some takeout. I didn't really get anything done before we left, so that's why you didn't see me editing before that. But I'm actually just doing the final wash throughs for a video about me leaving my job. It's kind of crazy, like I said, I'm so far behind in editing, and then also because I like to try and plan out my content so that it's not all over the place. I know some people would say like if it's not chronological then it's not real. We can be as realistic as possible, but at the end of the day, this is content that's curated. Obviously, no matter whose channel you're watching, anytime that you've decided to record a video, that is a curated moment. That was a bit of a rant, but just to explain in case you guys do wonder why things might seem out of order, my dog wants to play. Yeah, we also walked Bean, so he's always super excited after he gets back from a walk, and then Trevor just went out. So I have the rest of this evening to really edit, but I just want to share with you guys a bit more, as I was saying, of the struggles that I've been having with editing, but I'm feeling good. Bean, can you let me vlog? After I finish watching through this video, I have a couple thumbnails I need to make. I had a goal of trying to do 2 uploads a week. I thought that this would be the best time to upload twice a week because when else am I gonna have this much time? But I also don't want to force things if I, 1, can't do it, or will end up burning myself out by doing it, or 2, if it's not stuff that I'm actually really passionate about and it's not finished in a way that I feel good about. Because there's definitely times when I think this video is good enough, like I could just upload this and just say good riddance. But I also feel like if you can just make the time an extra couple hours to get it to a place that you're really happy with, I'd rather do that. And if that means sometimes I'm not gonna have as many videos as I want, or they're not uploaded at a certain time of the day, then I'd rather do that and feel good about it. And I'm just having to kind of make peace with that until I can eventually hopefully hire an editor. But I am not in a position where I can do that just yet, but that is the goal one day. Anyways, okay, back to the editing.
2 hours later.
It is way later than I'd like to admit right now, but I have since washed myself. I did wash my hair. My hair is already dry, so that gives you a sign that it is later than I should be awake. If I'm gonna be real with you guys, I've been reading and it's weird that I feel bad about it because I wanted to read for years. I've been like, I should be reading. I want to be a reader, and then now that I feel like I'm a reader, it's like I'm a book addict. We're almost done with the video and we're gonna finish it up with a voiceover. You'll see when the video is up, because it's going to be up before this, that I feel like I really struggle with sit down videos because I want to say a million things and sometimes it doesn't come across as cohesive as I wish it did. So I try to salvage as much of it as I could. I feel like the introduction is just like missing a couple things, so I am going to include a little voiceover at the beginning. Hopefully everything makes sense from there, but that's the very last thing I'm going to do, and I really need to go to bed. I also have my retainer in case you hear a lisp. I just want to like finish this because it needs to be finished. Honestly, if I wasn't filming this vlog, I would probably be in bed reading already, but this needs to be done. I can't procrastinate it, and this goes back to what I was saying earlier about discipline. Okay, all right. Before I forget, I got a few questions the last time I used this microphone of what it is. This is the brand. It is Samson. It is super duper old because I got this when I first started on YouTube, which was like 2011 and 2012. So this definitely isn't in the market anymore, but I think there's similar, more upgraded models of it. So I'll try to find something and put it in the description, but just know that this exact one, I'm pretty sure, does not exist anymore. But yeah, I am really glad I'm filming this vlog. I had a lot of fun sharing this with you guys today. I feel like it's been quite a productive day, if I do say so myself. So thank you guys for coming along. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.